What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or should I say our channel. Yeah, I got my co-host here, Miss Soda Kitty, who's munching on a late night snack. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jen, and we talk about health and wellness and all the things that keep you healthy and living your most favorite life. So today I wanted to talk about how to get started in a gym. Now, I often get people that come into the gym and they are just like a deer in headlights, like, I don't know what to do. And that is just such a common thing, especially for beginners. And it can be scary enough to keep people away from the gym, which is extremely unfortunate because some people just go their whole lives and never step foot in a gym. One of the members that just signed up at Super Fitness, she has never set foot in a gym until her daughter encouraged her to come, and now they come every day because she loves it. So I wish that was the case for most people, but unfortunately it's not. So the first thing to get you started in a gym is to actually go to a gym. You are able to get a tour of any gym. You go into a gym and those people are more than happy to show you around and show you the ropes. And during that tour, you're gonna get a feel for how the gym is, if you like the atmosphere, and also if it has the amenities you're looking for. Now, often people don't realize that gyms offer more than just workout equipment. A lot of gyms like Super Fitness where I work, we have a kids club. And for me, that was game changing because I could bring my kids to the gym with me and they could play and socialize while I get healthier. So it was just like a win-win with that. Some gyms offer group classes, some have saunas, some have pools, some have hot tubs, some have free weights, some do not. There's just so many different things that every gym has to offer. So go for that tour. Go for many tours, check them out, see which gym fits your personality. Another thing I wanted to bring up also is a lot of gyms have a ladies only section, which is so nice. I love working out in the free weight area, but sometimes I just wanna go and hang out in the ladies only and just zone out. So that is another amenity that is at some gyms. Another thing to ask while you're on your gym tour are what the peak hours are for that gym. Very frequently, gyms are very busy in the early hours of the morning. So anywhere between 5 and 7, I would say, the before work crowd, and then the after work crowd. So maybe around 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. can be a little crazy at a gym. But if you are that person that likes a little more quiet, I would ask when the peak hours are. Generally speaking, I would say like 11-ish is probably one of the more quiet times, like from 11 to 1, maybe even 3 are pretty quiet during the week. Once you've decided which gym fits you best and what time you're gonna go, the next thing is to explore and get a gym layout. The cardio machines are separated from the pin select machines, and the free weights are also separated. If you found a gym that has a thoughtful layout, you will see that these pieces of equipment are separated: cardio, pin select, free weights, more or less. And the pin select machines, in theory, should be separated in a strategic order, like all the upper body ones are over here, moving on to the lower body, and then maybe the abs at the end of the line or whatever. But that would make it a little more easier to navigate. So again, during that tour, make sure you kind of get a feel for the layout, and always feel free to go ask that front staff to help you out, because that's why they're there. They are excited and enthusiastic about the gym, and they want to make sure that you are as successful as you intend to be. All right, so you've chosen a gym, you've found the layout, you found the amenities. Now what? Really good idea to go in with a plan. And if you don't know where to plan, schedule a session with a personal trainer. Most gyms offer at least one free session with your membership. One session alone would be enough to get you started, help you figure out the layout, get used to the gym. So workout 101. Generally speaking, a great way for a beginner to get started is maybe do a 5 to 10 minute warm up in the cardio area. You can choose from all the different machines that they have. Generally speaking, most gyms have treadmills. Ellipticals are a little more low impact for people with knee problems, so you can kind of get that running feel without the impact on your knees. And they also have rowing machines, Stairmaster is my favorite, and some recumbent bikes and that kind of thing. So I would start there just to get the blood flowing, get your muscles prepped for the work that they're about to do. You don't want to go in cold. That is going to predispose you to injury. So I either suggest sitting in the sauna for a little bit if that gym that you chose has one, or at least doing 5 to 10 minutes of cardio to get that blood moving. Now for beginners specifically, I would suggest that you start with the pin select machines and pick your weight by just pulling the pin out and then choosing a weight based on the numbers that are provided on the little plates. Now, if you walk up to a machine and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start with this thing. So if you look on the machine, 9.5 times out of 10, those machines will have what I refer to as a little cheat sheet on the machine itself. It'll tell you the name of the machine. So let's just, for example, say pec fly. We're looking at the pec fly machine. It's gonna show you the muscles that are being worked, your pecs or your chest for this example. And then it's gonna show you how to use the machine. It's gonna have a written description and it's gonna have a picture of the before and the after pose, the flexion and extension pose. Where are you going? So apparently my co-host decided to check out, but that's fine, I guess. So the next thing to consider is how much time you have available to set aside for your workout. Is it gonna be twice a week, 3 times a week, maybe 5 times a week? It just depends on your schedule, obviously, but you need to make that decision and dedicate that to your schedule. How many times can I go to the gym in a week? And that's gonna help you set up for your workout plan. So let's say you only are able to go twice a week. You could theoretically do a full body workout both of those days because your body's gonna have enough rest in between to be able to do all muscle groups. You want at least 48, no longer than 72 hours in between the days that you do a certain muscle group. So back to pec fly. If you work out your chest on Monday, you don't want to work your chest out on Tuesday. You're not going to give your chest muscles enough time to recover. So you want to at least wait till Wednesday or Thursday to do your chest muscles again. And that goes for every single major muscle group that you work on at the gym. Now, if you're able to go more than twice a week, you can start to talk about separating the muscle groups on certain days. So you could do upper body one day, you could do lower body the next day, and then do upper body again. And then the next week you would do legs, upper legs. And then the following week, upper legs, upper, if that makes any sense. So that way you're always like staggering. And do not forget about the core. The core is super important, and you can do core every day. There are 2 muscle groups that you can do every workout, and that is your core and your calf muscles. And the reason is because those are the muscles that are used literally every single day. So you can work those out every single day as well. The next thing that people often ask me, how many reps do I do? I would say a good rule of thumb, generally speaking, is about 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Now, one thing you must keep in mind is that at that 3rd set, starting from like rep 8, you want to be like, I can barely do this while still keeping good form. I joke with some of my clients and I say, if you're not making that ugly, I gotta poop face at the end of your last set, then you're not lifting hard enough. And by that, I mean that. One last thing I want to add for the ladies out there. Yes, you want to strength train. I know a lot of women just avoid the weight area altogether. You have to lift weights, ladies. I'm sorry. You got to do it because that's going to help prevent osteoporosis. That's going to make so your bones are going to be stronger if you do that. And I promise you, you are not going to turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is like literally impossible for women to turn into that big bulky appearance. That takes a very specific amount of training, very specific nutrition. Sometimes that takes steroid supplementation. It's not gonna happen by visiting the weight area 3 times a week, I promise you. Okay, warm-up's done, workout's done. Now you gotta cool down. Now for me, I like to go back into the cardio area and do whatever I did to start, but slower. So let's say you started on the treadmill at a speed of 3. Now for your cool down, do maybe 5 minutes at a speed of 2. Just to like bring your heart rate down, seal the deal kind of thing. And then you can go about your day. Now it's extremely important to stretch, especially the days after your workouts, because what that's gonna do, it's like wringing your muscles out like a washcloth, wringing out all of that lactic acid that you built up when you did the workout. That if you don't stretch, you are gonna be so sore. So make sure you stretch, make sure you keep moving. Don't just lay on the couch like we all wanna do. So make sure you're stretching, moving, and all the things after your workout, and that's gonna help relieve and maybe even prevent that soreness. So that's a basic rundown on how to get started in a gym. The best bit of advice that I have is just to get your ass in the gym. Go see a gym. Go walk through that door, ask for a tour, get the layout of the land. All right, guys, that's all I got. Thank you for joining me again, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way I can keep jumping on here with all the tips and tricks and all the things gym and health related. Again, my name's Jen Tufts, and I'll be back. I post on Wednesdays and Sundays at noon. All right, guys, thanks. Talk to you soon.